Listen,
I
Bob,
may
I'm
have.
gonna bring on. We've got Alfredo joined us.
Okay, yeah,
So let's
he's
bring Alfredo on.
absolutely.
Hey, Alfredo. Good to see
Good
you.
morning. Good. Thanks for having me.
That's okay. Good to see you. So, you're obviously in the BeLivers group. What do you do on your live streams? Do you still live stream using BeLive?
I haven't live streamed occasionally. I do use Be Live when I can, but my primary form of going live is normally going live on Twitch and LinkedIn. If Be Live has the capability of doing, multi-streaming, of course.
Yeah.
But
Oh, absolutely.
those are the two platforms I use. Be Live. If I were to use Be Live, it would be more of a interview type format versus a me showing my content format. And that's the, of course, advantage of using Be Live is it has this capability.
Yeah. Well, it does, and also, but it can also simultaneously live stream to LinkedIn and Twitch because we've got the
I
stream
thought
feed.
you had to have a paid membership to do that. I'm not sure, Barb, because
Mhm.
I'm not. Barb, would you happen
Yeah.
to know? It has to be a paid membership to be multicasting.
I believe that's correct. It's been a while since I've looked at the core pricing.
Yeah, I'd have to double check.
Isn't it? I haven't been I've used it so long, but I think if you sign up now for free trial, don't you get access to like the higher level for that trial period?
That
Though
2
I
week
think
trial.
you do, and then it
I haven't-
switches to basic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't tried this free trial option because I've been a member of Be Live so long as well.
That's good. Well, listen, Alfredo, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my current role right now is I'm a door-to-door salesman representing Verizon. The company that hired me for that role is called Golden Era Promotions. This is the badge that they gave me, of course. I'm going to put it up on the screen. So I literally go door to door in Southern California, especially in the Huntington Beach, Orange County area. And I literally knock on people's doors and let them know, hey, hi, my name's Alfredo. I'm from Verizon. I'm here to let you know that your home qualifies for 5G home internet. Been helping your neighbors around the area. They've been dealing with low speeds and high prices, and I'm assuming you have Spectrum and AT&T. That's called the intro and short story to kind of get myself to build impulse for the client that I'm talking to, so that they're excited that hey, there's a Verizon sales rep on the front of their door, and we can try to help them either switch and save money.
Oh, that's because to do door to door, that's a unique set of skills that you're going to need, isn't it? Because I remember
we were
talking a long time ago trying to sell carpet cleaning door to door.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Barb.
Sorry, Alfredo. Verizon, the telcos were my clients before Verizon was Verizon. It was one of my clients, and then, of course, it became Verizon. But selling door to door went out a long time ago, and they are just bringing it back in recent times. It's like, isn't it about 4 years that they've been doing it? Not all that long, and they're actually pulling in more subscribers to their services by doing so. So that's great that you're doing it now. Do you have a sales background? It's been a while since we've chatted.
The 20 years I've worked, if you look at my work history, I was a part of a company called the U.S. Legal Support that used document retrieval services for lawyers to serve subpoenas. That was my first job. The next job after that, if I remember, I started working in Bank of America in operations, processing checks. And then from there, I went and got my bachelor's degree in computer science, and then went into the automotive industry to help sell cars. And I did a kind of interesting transition from automotive, and actually was working for Amazon Logistics for about 3 years. And kind of learned about that. And from there, while I was studying, while I was working at Amazon, I went for their benefit program called Career Choice and studied cybersecurity. 2 years with Amazon, I have a cybersecurity of defense.
That's a
certificate,
great background.
and then for the next 3 years, I was doing help desk for two companies. One of the companies called Mission City Community Network, which is a clinic that in North Hills, California. And the other company that I work for was called Exceptional Children's Foundation, which is a special needs a company that helps special needs adults and children. And then after being at Amazon, I became like a brief tutor for Cypress College for about 3 months. I was tutoring people online via Zoom, and and after I was looking for work, I landed this role as a sales rep. As far as background is concerned, I've sold my skills. I've schooled my skills for 20 years.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Absolutely. That's super.
I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased that you did that with Amazon, because Amazon does get certainly in the UK, Amazon gets a very hard time, mainly from the middle class people that use it all the time. They don't like the idea of these big factories and paying small wages, but they'll be quite happy to use it to get a barbecue delivered tomorrow. And so people forget that Amazon do a lot better or a lot more. There's a lot more to Amazon than just
absolutely. Yeah. Wow, that's great. It's great to catch up with you, Alfredo. It's been so long, and you're looking really sharp these days.
Thanks, Barb. Sometimes I have to stay hidden in order for me to grow. So.
Yeah. So give me a pitch. I have been a Verizon customer since they became Verizon, and actually before they became Verizon. So I'm sold. But give me a pitch like you are coming to my door, but let me set it up, okay? So here I am. I'm a person. Okay, just let me set it up.
Knocking on your door.
I am a woman over 65 years old, and I know my kid has told me, Mom, you've got to get a new phone. You've got to get but I don't know how to do all that, and it also frightens me when people come to my door and I don't know them. So I'm in a very nice neighborhood. Our neighbors are very, alert, and they know when someone's walking on the street. And so one of the first things I do is ask them if they have a license to be marketing from the street, because in my city, you must have one to do that. So that's behind the scenes. That's my story. So now you're coming up to my doorstep, and you're going to be marketing to me. Tell me about your approach and sell me a subscription.
Okay. I was trained to either sell 5G home or self-service, depending on the needs of the client. Now that you've given me that scenario, I would again approach the door and introduce myself. My name's Alfredo. I'm from Verizon, like I did in the beginning. Now, if you already have home internet, or if you don't have home internet, that's the first product I would pitch. And ask you, of course, if you're a Verizon customer. And then there's 4 questions I need to ask about what you use your internet for. Who's your current internet provider right now, Bart?
It's what do they call them? Xfinity. It's Comcast, and I get 6G. I get 6G, just so you know.
6G.
Do you know what a T1 line is?
That's what you're getting? Okay.
No, I get 6G, but I am a home that's tagged in the community because of all the technology I've had to use over the last 30 years.
So you have a T1 service that's maybe 100 gigs down?
No, I don't have it anymore, but I'm saying they're all. Xfinity does not want to lose me. I will just say that when something new comes in, I get the highest speed available.
Now,
Because
the reason I would be knocking at your door, and the reason why I would be knocking at your door, Barb, is the sales agents, what they normally would have is a tablet, and the tablet tells them, like, this home is a possible lead that you can pitch to.
okay,
So if it shows up green on the Verizon tablet as a lead, so that's
great.
why it would be showing up. And
Okay,
then if you're already happy with your internet, the next item that it would pitch would be cell phones.
okay.
So you already are a Verizon customer. So if you needed to upgrade your phone, then I would ask for either your main number and punch it on the tablet and give you your options of what you can upgrade to. And then once you know what options that you would upgrade to, I think it takes about 2 to 3 business days. It's almost the same time as the internet comes to your home. It'll take 2 to 3 business days to get your new upgraded phone. And if you wanted to kind of transfer your number from your old phone to your new Verizon phone, then we can do what's called a port in step, where you can just put the number that you're existing and port it into the new device, and that's how you would get your upgrade.
Great. I could actually, I mean, we're running out of time here today, but I could actually drill you on that and help you move your career a bit forward faster, in my humble opinion,
Thank you.
because now you are in a location. Just I'm in a city here, as you know, and you're in a larger marketplace down there. How could you continue to support your customers beyond the sale? We're not going to answer that today, but if you come back next week, we'll talk about that,
Yeah.
because that's where Be Live comes in. That's where live streaming applications, being able to meet virtually, supports you in the real world, as we say, but that's what it brings you all together. And you can even, to make you a super salesperson, I mean, back in the day, and I'm sorry to take you back there, but the thing is that you had to have lived through the history to really appreciate where you are at this very moment. And the thing is that I would meet people at coffee shops and at the coffee bars within grocery stores, because then you not only have that audience that is there with you in that little circle, but the people in the store, in the grocery store, and that they're seeing activity going on. And it gives you an exceptional opportunity to sell you and your program, your product or your service or what have you. And especially if you are fortunate enough to sell such a common tool. Everybody's got to have a phone.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you that people from 50 over are not as technology educated as you might think they would be in general. They're not barbs. They're typically, you know that, Alfred. We've known each other a very long time.
Yeah,
But
I
it is a
understand.
great opportunity for you, because in sales that word of mouth goes so much further. If you're able to do that, then the statistical information that Verizon brings up for you, those are the easier sales, because they're marked for you. You know you've got that assignment every day, but you can take it farther than that. And you can be the superstar. And if you were working on my sales team, you would be.
Alfredo, can you come back this time next week? And Bob can
On a
continue.
Friday,
Yeah.
it's between 6 and 7 Pacific. Yeah, I can. As long as you allow me to wear the badge, and I'll probably
Of course.
I'll probably suit up in what's called my field uniform, because this would be the office attire if I were going to the office. I can come back with using my field uniform.
Oh wow, Bob, are you
Sounds
up for
good.
a bit more training?
Oh, absolutely. You want to talk about selling? I'm your gal. So, and using the technology as to help you achieve that, because that's what's, those of us who've been online for so long as I've known Alfredo, he's seen me here, but you get out in the real world, and that's where you have this, you're empowered where other folks aren't, because you know the connection. and you can take them beyond their neighborhood.
Ooh.
All because you do have those connections. So are you on Nextdoor? You know that platform? Are you on Nextdoor? Does that ring a bell to you? Nextdoor.com?
No.
Okay, we need to talk. You come back next week and I'll help you out.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
This is what we want. This is this community working in harmony. So we've got the amazing Barb. So let's squeeze every drop of knowledge she has.
Yeah, before it's gone.
Yeah, we need to plug you in and download you somehow.
Right. Oh dear, we don't want to go there.
No.
Well, it's been fun, guys. We're right at the top of the hour, just a little bit over. I'm going to have to bow out, but it was great to see you again, Alfredo, and great times always, Nick. Hopefully, we can bring the air back into the group where everybody's breathing again.
Exactly. That's our mission, and we're going to darn well do it.
Absolutely. Well, I'll see you next week, guys.
Take care. Lovely seeing you, Bob.
Bye.
Thank you, Alfredo, for joining us, and we'll see you again next week as well. So I'll just knock you off and say goodbye. I'll message you, Alfredo, so we make sure we're connected.
Okay. You have my Facebook profile name, or did you need?
Yeah, I've got your Facebook profile name. I'll
Perfect.
keep you out in the group. Thank you so much, Alfredo, for coming on and sharing it with us as well. So cool. And I'll see you next week.
Next week.
See, and that is the joy of live streaming. So Barb and I, as you said today, look, we'll put the link in the comments so anyone can come along and join in. And of course, then we had Alfredo, fantastic. And then that's just allowed Barb to share even more of her vast knowledge of networking and community building and selling. And so that's allowed us to go down that path. And now, this time next week, we certainly know what we're going to be talking about. Particularly, we've got Alfredo on, and yeah, it's going to be awesome. So if you're watching, and if you're watching the replay, do drop a comment in, just ask us any questions. And if you want to come on next week and learn, then yeah, you know what to do. We'll drop the link in the comments. You can click on the link, come into the studio, and then we'll bring you on, and then we're live streaming together. We've got a group here of 26,000 people, and we've barely scratched the surface. But we're going to be digging deep, and we're going to be churning up these 26,000, and we're going to be communicating. Okay. Until next week, guys, whatever you're doing, have a fantastic time and stay safe as always. Take care.